Hello, and welcome back to our German 1890 campaign, Blood and Iron. In the last episode, we had a bunch of skirmishes in the Baltic, and that was really about the extent of it. We started building a couple more of our Europa class carriers. These are like our long range fleet style carriers with 95 aircraft each. These are going to be the core of the future fleet for Germany. I think they called it like Project Z or something like that during the war. Never really got off the ground. All right, let's start pushing some buttons just in case we get into a big fight here in the Baltic or something goofy. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit more budget, although we have so much money right now. But I wouldn't mind having a little bit more so I can maybe start doing some refits during the war. Hey, they're unable to challenge our forces. Decline battle, so it's just free victory points. Here's an improved light jet fighter. I think we still have some of these out of air bases. So the speed doesn't change, the range doesn't, but it gains a firepower, so we'll say sure. Okay. Northeast, and how the heck are they rating us in the Baltic? We're dominating the Baltic. Well, what we can do about that is let's put. We only have one cruiser left in this group, so we're going to put this one on trade protection. It's in the Baltic. So the second battleship group won't have cruiser escorts. It'll still have its destroyers. All right, that's good enough. So at least we have, you know what we could also do? Put some Marburgs in the Baltic. There we go. Let's move you all over there. For some reason, the Baltic's all the way down here. And that'll give us a little bit better chance of intercepting all that stuff. So let's go. The victory points haven't gone crazy in this war. Like we're up about 3-1, but we haven't had any big old battles. So this is potentially a big old battle. So let's I'm not gonna rearrange. Hang on, can I? No, I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna rearrange anything. I'm gonna keep this as it is. And we're going to hope that they don't have carriers out there. What kind of weather is this? Mist? Nice. That'll keep carriers and aircraft out of our business. All right, there go the radar contacts. So we're going to get some head of steam going here for some speed. We're going to go AI control to screen the battle division. Is this actually the second battle division? No, maybe it is because it doesn't have the Deutschland in it, so it's probably this. Yeah, this is the second division. Okay, fire at will, and there go the missiles. We're going to maneuver a little bit to bring all of our missiles to bear because we got them basically on either side. This might be a real fleet engagement with their battle cruisers. Yeah, this look like the three battle cruisers. So this is a juicy opportunity. We're going to line ahead. This will give us a nice little skirmish line. Here come the incoming. Here come the missiles. We're going to turn north again. All right, now we take some missile hits. So this one, if it's not just going to die, we can send it home. But better one of those destroyers than one of our battleships or cruisers. I want to bring my guns into range here. There we go. I think we're in range now. I'm going to get our destroyers back down here. There we go. So even with the mist, we're scoring some 16-inch hits. If it's on battle cruisers, that's kind of what we want, except Russian battle cruisers tend to be kind of heavily armored. And they're doing the same thing where they've got picket ships out to absorb the missile volleys. Yeah, I think the Z-116 isn't very long for this world. All right, let's keep using our range to our advantage here. We're going to start pulling away a little bit from them. Oh wow, we're getting pass-throughs on our hull, so they're hitting us with something heavy. I wonder, I need to look at their ships afterwards, but I seem to remember some battle cruisers out there or battleships with like 18-inch guns. Wondering if that was like the US or the Brits, or maybe it was the Russians. Maybe I'm getting hit with 18-inch shells here. Because we did armor ourselves. So let's maneuver a little bit here. And they're like turning away. So I wonder what's up with that. And we're scoring a lot of hits, but I don't know if it's vital or not. Can't see if anything. It looks like we got one cruiser that is slowed down, or it's a cruiser or maybe a destroyer. Z-16, yep, you're suffering, I know. Let's get you up to 6 knots and try to get you home, please. Because if it's in Division 1 or 2, then it's one of our new destroyers. We also need to be careful because we're going parallel to cruisers for this crippled ship here. So it's a cruiser or destroyer, so we don't want to open ourselves up too much to their torpedoes. So we're going to maneuver again. And it looks like it's gone. And our destroyers are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. I'd really like to catch some of their ships, but it does look like they're just going to run away. Good thing I put reloads on all these missile launchers, huh? We've got various ships down here that look like they've been probably hit by missiles and they're slow, so we're going to see what we can do here. Let's let them launch their own torpedoes. All right, we're going to maneuver. And we're just going to launch some torpedoes in general here. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit something. We're going to have misty nighttime. That's reporting as a corvette, weirdly enough. So we're just going to circle back around, double back. And I don't think we're going to catch their battle cruisers. I think they have retreated from the battlefield, at least the immediate area. All right, let's put this on AI control so it'll hopefully go hug the battleships. Okay, we're taking some damage. It's not the best thing ever. All right, this 117 looks like it got pummeled. So I guess we'll put it on normal control and just try to get it home. It doesn't. It's going to be pretty far, so I don't have a whole lot of hope. Yeah, it's done. It's done. So we're probably going to lose at least 2 destroyers here. We just had to make the sacrifice worthwhile. Of course, the only ones that can actually fire are out of ammo. Alright, we're going to put these on AI control. So we'll just focus on the battleships now. We'll just chase a little bit and try to finish off a few ships before we go home. Like this one here. And we're lighting it up with the 16 and the 6-inch guns. That should do it. Now hopefully we can chase these radar contacts a little bit. Oh, nice. When that pops up, it's always a little bit of a scare because you wonder if it was one of your ships. We haven't had an explosion, fingers crossed, since that one missile hit on our heavy cruiser. All right, now we need to maneuver. We're running parallel for a little bit too long there. So yeah, their battle cruisers are out of this fight. So we're just going to take advantage and clean up as many cruisers, heavy cruisers and lights as we can. Just to reduce the number of potential raiders that they might have. Okay, no torpedoes left on the MO, MOWE. I figured if I had some torpedoes left, I could try to finish off that ship, but we're just going to go home. Daylight is here, and the weather has cleared up. Or dawn will be, hang on, is it? Oh, it's nighttime. But the weather has cleared up, so there could potentially, oh, they killed another ship. There could potentially be, what the heck's going on here? What is this? There could potentially be some, like, air attacks, so we do want to get out of here. Well, we did our best to get it home, but yeah, it looks like we're going to lose 2 destroyers in total. What did we get? Oh, hey, we did get one of their battle cruisers. That's nice. 2 light cruisers, 6 destroyers in exchange for 2 of our destroyers. Let's look at this had to have been all missile hits, right? Oh no, we went broadside with this thing for a while. Look at that. They are 17-inch guns. So that's why they were passing right through us apparently. Nice. Yeah, so we did sink a battle cruiser. I'll take it. All right. Exit gives us some more victory points and prestige. Prestige is one of my favorite things. Effective cruise missiles. Nice. Here's our new naval patrol craft. Hey, our little corvettes are doing some work. Our submarine warfare is ramping up. There, save the game. And let's check the almanac. Yeah, they're starting to fall. They're starting to get behind here. They've only got 2 heavy cruisers left. We are whittling down their light cruisers. Still got scads of destroyers, but they're on the light side, and you can tell that because we have kind of similar numbers of destroyers in service, although it also counts the ones that are building. But we're not that far ahead of them. Like if you put them together, they got 52. If you put us together, we got what? 66, 76, 76 versus 62. But we're like almost double their displacement, so they probably have a lot of smaller ones. And our corvettes are like big boys compared to theirs because they've got, geez, so many, and they're only like 50% bigger than us in terms of tonnage. So that's how I try to do a quick calculations. It's like how big are these things? And size does matter in the like. Oh, here we go. Come on, interception. Size does matter because that's number of guns you carry, how much armor you carry. In this age, how many missiles you can carry. All right, do we have missiles on this thing? We do not. So this is not great. This is a K-Berg class. Kind of an obsolete design, but we can turn off the torpedoes. Hopefully this isn't a heavy cruiser we're chasing down. It'll hopefully be like a nice little light cruiser. We can have a gun duel. We got 12 5-inch guns. They've got 14 6-inch. Oh wow, they're way bigger than us. 10,000 tons versus 10,000 tons. So where's all of our weight at? In our secondaries, yeah, probably in our secondaries. So the way to take advantage of that is to get into secondary range. How fast is he? 32 knots, we're 31. So we're not too likely to get out ahead of him for a good torpedo solution. But we are pummeling him with little guns. He's only got 2-inch armor. He's hitting us in returns. We got to change our heading a little bit. But there's a good chance we could set him on fire or something with all these little hits. 5-inch guns. I mean, 2-inch armor doesn't hold up against 5-inch guns, even at uh, 1,000. Or what is this? 10,000 yards? Yeah, 10,000 yards. So let's try and get a little bit closer to get our secondaries more effective. Hopefully something beyond just setting them on fire, although that would be good if we could. We are scoring a lot more hits on them. We got to be careful because their guns are bigger, and our armor probably isn't any better. It's a half-inch better, but against 6-inch guns, it won't make a difference really. It doesn't make a difference if it's half an inch or not. Now we're falling behind here. So unfortunately, they've got the range and the speed. They got 6-inch guns and 1 extra knot of speed. So I'm just going to go 5-minute increments here and see what develops. What if we change heading a little bit? It says they have heavy damage, but I don't know if I believe that. We've seen that a lot. False reporting. Well, we're readying a strike, but it's all the way up there. It's not going to help us here at all. Maybe if we were allowed to use our possession in the Philippines. Actually, we might be able to head them off here a little bit. Steer them, like, kind of hurt them. Yeah, we're hurting him into this little spit of land. You know, obsolete ship. The engines are. Yeah, never mind. What? Hang on. He's coming back. It looked good for like a minute there, but our obsolete engines are going to cost us any chance to sink this thing, probably. Oh, that's nice. That might slow him down a bit. Hey, we got him. Jeez. What was that? It was a Orel class. So we scored 87 hits on him with our main guns. Never ended up setting him on fire or anything. Well, that's too much to read through. Look, one less raider. Yes, please. Oh, improved hit rates for SSMs and SAMs. What is this? Reduces hit chances for enemy heavy and medium SAMs against um what is that? I suppose that's like jet attacks and things like that. Probably everything except for like medium bombers. Here's our improved light jet fighter. So we gain a little bit of speed, tiny little bit of range, and some firepower, and more bombs. So that's cool. We're not really using light jet fighters so much, but one thing we can look at is, have we unlocked land-based missile launchers yet? So we would want to put them up there around Reval. Build fortifications. Hey, we can. Yes, indeed. We'll build, I don't know, however many it'll let us. Build 3. Maybe add to it at some point. Yeah, we'll take that. We've seen how good land-based missile launchers can be if you can get the enemy into the right position to use them. So what is this? We have 33 destroyers in this area, 35 submarines. I don't know what this is. This is like up around Norway. This is the like most northern elevation battle I've. Look how much further north we are than Iceland. We're fighting like in the dark up here. Let's. Oh, we don't have SSMs. Oh, are these our crappy escorts? Yeah, these are Z-38s or Alba. No, these are Albatross. They don't even have missiles. So these are going to be obsolete. So they're going to be running out of fuel and breaking down. So let's just go home. I don't think anyone can blame us for just going home. Don't want to waste time with this. I mean, we could be hunting something down forever. Yeah, they had one destroyer. It's not worth all that trouble. No, this guy's fine. Average is okay. We needed to check the. Yeah, we're going to sell to Japan, but we did need to check Oh, towed sonar array. Um, Gosh, what did we need to check? I forget now. I was just about to say it. See, I get very distracted. What did I want to check? I don't rightly know. But anyway, I'm curious about these Z120s. We have a little extra space on here. Yeah, we could end up putting. We'd get rid of like one torpedo tube, and that increases our ASW value quite a lot. So that's a potential refit option. Another potential option is to stop building the 120s, let the current batch finish, and then just upgrade the 120s in between the in between the wars, and just build a new destroyer class entirely with the sonar stuff built in. That way, we're not spending all this time building the 120s, then we have to immediately put them back into refit to give them the towed sonar for the increased ASW. What did I want to check? But it doesn't matter, I guess. Couldn't have been that important. Hey, we intercepted a raider in the Baltic with our corvette. Time to see how this goes. All right, how are we looking on missiles? Oh, we're still good. 3 out of 4. We just need to make contact. That's the important part. Hopefully, I've got the best radar on these things. Oh, there it is. All right, fire at will. And where are our missiles placed at on these things? Looks like on the sides. So our right side should fire. There we go. And then we turn, and left side fires. Hey, we hit them. Do we have reloads on here? Maybe. We'll just try to keep them in contact. We're just chasing them, firing missiles. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's all our missiles actually. We fired off 2 reloads. We're 1 reload or 2. I don't know. Do we have more? No, we're out. Okay. Well, hopefully we damaged them enough that they won't be raiding us anymore for a month or 2. We still need to perfect these missile corvettes. Yeah, we did medium damage. That thing would have ripped us apart if it had caught us. Yeah, 1 missile hit. It was on fire for a minute. All right, that's pretty funny. Dude, I like these. I really like these missile corvettes. I know it's crazy, but light SAMs. There we go. Nice. We killed. Oh, that was the same light cruiser we just fought. And this was the Rustum engine or whatever. Or was this the same KE we were just fighting with? Man, it's put in work. So the Japanese lost a heavy and a light cruiser. Yeah, fine. All right, let's check our queue here. So in about 3 months, about 4 months probably, we can look into doing some refits. Oh, I did want to check aircraft types. I think that's what I wanted to look at was I wanted to review. Yeah, let's do a new helicopter class. There we go. Let's get new helicopters. We're gonna go for range and bomb load, I think, because the helicopters are able to fire off ASMs of their own. Yeah, they can fire off light anti-ship missiles. So we're gonna go for range and bomb load. They're never gonna be fast. Like helicopters will like not be fast. So there's probably no point in investing in that as a concept. Although I probably initially did speed and range. All right, big boy battle here. We're going to accept it. We're really late in the episode. This might be an hour-long episode. But what I'll do is I'll try to make short work of it with the CVs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go AI control, try to do this quick. AI control. We're just basically putting together our CV groups. And the cruiser design that I was talking about, wanting to basically make like a dedicated missile cruiser, we could probably throw some light SAMs on there now. And make them a little bit more versatile. So we're going to attach the second battle division to the first. Okay. For some reason, the Graf Zeppelin's all by itself, but that's okay. That's not necessarily okay, but all right. So we're going to start with the Graf Zeppelin as our baseline scout position here. See, heavy cap. We do want to go further left. If we can bring in the range. There we go. Two-phase search, night search, and go. Unknown radar contact. All right, so that's going to be the job for the battleships. Let's get our carriers out of here. These will be sailing pretty much into the wind. And now we need to auto select some strikes and get them ready. Okay, that's 4 carrier groups, I think. Actually, we should have one more because the Graf Zeppelin is all by itself there. There it is, 23. Auto select and ready. All right, we'll turn on fire at will. And we're just keeping our battle group between them and the carriers for now. So we're getting hit by missiles in return. The Prussian. Yeah, it took enough. Took enough that I'm concerned about it. So we're just going to send it west into the nights. We are looking for we are looking for scouting reports. But in the meantime, let's just target. We don't have any reports that we can actually target here. All right, the Prussian is damaged, so we're just sending it down to the port there. Okay, can we target? Let's see here. Not really. So we'll do a location. So we'll do like right here. Do a coordinated strike. Select anything that's ready and go. And this will be a night op. But if we can just sync this stuff and go home, I'll be fine with that. Maybe at some point we'll get reports from my carrier groups. Maybe we won't. We'll see. For now, like our first battle group there is just pummeling them with now we're getting reports down here of battle cruisers and stuff. That's obviously false because we're right here. We'd see them on radar. All right, here come our airstrikes. I don't know what's going on over there, but it is not pretty. Jeez. Look at all those dead ships. Wow. Wow. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. Well, let's get rid of these reports, except for the, there we go. Except for that one, where was it? Oh, I thought it was out there, but, oh, it's over here? Whatever. All right, now we've got enemy aircraft incoming. I think we just demolished their surface fleet, if they're non-carriers. Let's break off some destroyers. Let's see if we can't put some torpedoes into that thing. Although we might not be able to catch it if it really is a battle cruiser. All right, we just got hit by a missile. We do want to get out of here, though. We got to be careful. So now might be the time to just pull a Zoidberg and whoop, 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 whoop out of there. Yeah, our battleship's on fire. Well, that should probably be fine. Did we really miss with all those? Come on. Maybe it's already sunk. Okay. Getting carriers hit by missiles. Never a good thing for us. But I don't think we have any ships that are like ready. Or we don't have any aircraft that are like ready. So there's less of a chance of a fire starting. Grab Zeppelin. I can't even. All right. Have we got everyone going home? All right. There's the damaged one. Looked like it was on fire. It is. So. All right. We got a fire going. We'll see how that goes for us. Luckily, we're pretty close to home. Where's the possible submarine right there? Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, but oh yeah, so it looked like let's just send the cruisers up here to see if there's anything up here we can mop up. So yeah, we'll launch on whatever that thing is. And whatever fleet they had in the Baltic, look at that dud torpedo. Whatever fleet they had in the Baltic seems to be gone, at least for that group. But what to wait and see afterwards. Don't want to get too cocky, but I feel like that was a good result for us. So we're going to go ahead and put it back on AI control, and we're just sending everything home. Yeah, we'll take that kind of like quick in strike. Quick in and out battle. Especially when it's so late in the episode. That, and we didn't really have any other reports. Well, I mean, there is reports of CVLs. Maybe? You know what? Maybe we will ready a strike. And if we can get it off quick, we might be able to catch them. All right. Yep, your job is to slow down. It is flooding, but we don't want to increase the flooding. Okay. Just checking to see how quick our aircraft prepare themselves in this era. I remember when we were like late game Japan, they were like very quick to. Looks like they are ready. So we're going to select the ready. We're going to target this contact there and go, and we'll just like use any priority. Oops, launch strike. Yep. Select ready, launch strike. And we are accepting the fact that we're going to lose some aircraft in the landing afterwards. But if we can sink a carrier, it's worth losing a couple dozen, attack aircraft or whatever. All right, is our carrier still on fire? No, it's good. It's okay. We're just turning into the wind here so we can launch our aircraft. All right, we're supposedly approaching enemy ships. And we're supposedly hitting stuff over in this area, so these are CVLs. Hey, we'll take it. And in the meantime, we'll just send our carriers home, I guess. Can our aircraft land at our shore facilities? So we are attacking at night, so it's not going to be as successful as the first wave. But we seem to be getting some hits in. This isn't as fun as lighting someone up with like a corvette, like a missile corvette, and sinking like a heavy cruiser or something. But it's still pretty fun. Yep, they're approaching us in return. So the only thing we really want to do is just go home. Looks like we're recovering our aircraft, however. The jet aircraft move so fast, especially in like little confined spaces like this. The Baltic is not optimal for aircraft carriers. Please go home. Please go home. Please go home, little carrier division. This should be an interesting result. I think we're pretty good here. It looks like we're sending out more stuff. Let's just get this cruiser home, even though we're risking more flooding. Oh, nice. Land-based attacks. I'm not sure what they might just be shooting at stuff that's already crippled, dead in the water. But, we'll take it. It just means more chances that it'll sink. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So uh we lost nothing. They lost two battle cruisers. That's it. That's all of their battle cruisers. A carrier, three light carriers, a light cruiser, and seven destroyers. We lost 21 aircraft, 18 of those operational. Like I said, we were going to lose some for the night landings. They lost 134. So let's see how big their carrier was. Well, what did we do? We pummeled this with missiles. That's a not their best, not their most scary battle cruiser. Yeah, those weren't the scary ones. So there were Zaporizhzhia. So it's a little modern aircraft carrier. It's fine. 40 aircraft. That one's almost as big. That's a newer one, 1954. There's another one, and it's another newer one, although less aircraft. Cool. Take a quick look at the map. Oh, so they all they all sailed up here to get out of the way. Okay, well, we'll take it. Should be a good amount of VP. It is. We get two prestige. The Battle of Dogo. Oh, nice. We're reducing signaling errors. Here's an improved jet attack aircraft. This is what we actually use. We want this as improved as possible. So the speed is better, a little bit. The range is a little bit better. We gain one firepower, but basically we get tiny little upgrades here. It's poor reliability, however, which is unfortunate. And their rating of us has gone down quite a lot here. Nice, we're causing some hardships. All right, that was a good battle. Let's check the almanac. Poor Russia. No more battle cruisers, no more battleships. They've got, I mean, in this area, you can get by without battleships, let's be honest. They're down to just two fleet carriers, five light carriers. We've really put a dent in their light cruiser fleet. Let's take a look at what they have left for carriers. So these are, I can't even pronounce this class. Let's look at their new one first. We don't have details on it. So they're building they're building one more of this class. So 104 aircraft. That's a gigantic aircraft carrier. A little bit slow, 28 knots, but it's fine when when you hit that hard. And then they have one old carrier left. I'd love to sink this thing. And then they've got more of these little 12 aircraft carriers. Yeah, these are old. These are these are from the 30s and 40s. Then they've got some of these newer ones here. All right. Well, that was very nice. That was a great way to end the episode and possibly the war. I have a feeling Russia will be looking for peace soon. Um, in that case, I might want to hold off on any major builds, which means probably no more destroyers for a while. Um, I'll want to finish the destroyers I'm working on, and I guess stick to upgrades because I've got 4 fleet carriers that are being built right now. That's enough of a project. So once I finish off these destroyers, I can maybe get rid of a few Albatross class and just do like refits. It really depends on how long the war is going to go because our budget's going to plummet. We're going to lose probably 40, like 30 to 40% of our budget, if not 50%. So we're going to be in massive debt, which means we don't want to have any major builds going on at that time. So we do have to prepare for the end of the war slump. Anyhow, and I said anyhow like 4 or 5 times here. Yeah, I'm just in a good mood. I still got a little bit of a head cold. Not feeling great, but like that was actually a nice picker upper. We've been looking for a decisive engagement with our carriers for a while, and we're proving that our carrier groups that we have, they're effective. We can't seem to get them to work in threes. Like we always get two, and then there's like one that's separate here, even though we've got three in this carrier group. So what I might end up doing, as crazy as it sounds, because they only carry 50 aircraft, I might end up retiring one of the Graf Zeppelins because they're taking up 650 budget per month, um, and they are from the 1930s. I mean, eventually I'm going to retire all of them, and I'll probably just have like the Hindenburgs, probably just the Hindenburgs and the Europas. And the Graf Space and the Graf Zeppelins will, fall by the wayside. They are old designs. They only carry, 50 some aircraft, 50 and 51. At least I'll have one, two, basically one, two. I'll have like four um, carrier groups essentially, which will be enough. That's plenty. And I might end up building a couple more Europas at some point, or maybe a new like Europa 2 class or something, taking advantage of if I get any kind of like new technology or something. So once again, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me if you're still here at the end. I'll see you next time and sail safe out there.